Oh, I know you're going to click on this one. Hey, the analytics on this video, God knows my channel needs it. I'm happy you're here. So welcome to the first impression unboxing of Date for Men. I recently did a unboxing of Office for Men and gave my first impression on it. I felt, again, that's a first spray on a piece of paper, and I gave my thoughts. I felt like it was a designer release for a niche price. That's my personal opinion on it. We'll see. Again, more testing. You're going to get better information from me, obviously. So I may be wrong. Now with Date here, I was pleasantly surprised. Well, I don't know if I was pleasantly surprised. I was surprised to see the price jumps even higher on this one. Whoa, what? Damn. Okay, well, let's unbox it and see what it brings to the table. Date for Men, coming up next. What's going on, Fragrance family? Welcome to my Date for Men unboxing video. I'd like to thank Jeremy Fragrance and his whole team at Fragrance.One for the generous shipment of a few bottles of these for me. I really appreciate that. I will be doing a giveaway to some lucky person for the second bottle of Date for Men that I've received from the brand, but I really appreciate Jeremy's support, I guess, to send that to me. And again, I'm not crazy. I know that this is a marketing push for him, but he could have left my name off the list. So thank you very much to Jeremy if you are watching, and his team. Now, should I say all my opinions are mine and I'm not influenced by this? No, you know me. You send me a bottle if you want, but I'm not here to make friends in the industry. I'm not here to sugarcoat or make my videos pleasant to be an influencer. I'm fair, honest, period. If you don't like what I say, you don't have to send me bottles. That's basically where I'm at. I'm not your marketing toy. Wait, am I? Anyway, talking about marketing, please take the time to subscribe down below and hit that bell so you can keep tabs on yours truly. I'm also all over social media. I'm on Facebook. I'm also on Twitter and Instagram under my YouTube handle, Robes08. Go check me out on all social media. Talking about Facebook, yes, I do have a Facebook page, but I also have a Facebook group called Fragrance Guru Nation, where myself and 17,800 other members are waiting for you to join us and talk about fragrances. So in this video, it's going to be much shorter than my Office for Men video. I went into huge detail about the bottle, the box, Alberto, the nose, etc. So this video, there's no need for me to repeat myself. This is the exact same packaging. So I'm not going to talk about packaging. If you want to hear my take on the packaging, go over there. If you want to hear my take on Alberto's resume, go over there in my Office for Men unboxing. So this one's going to be a shorter video, we'll say, hopefully, and it's just going to be more of an unboxing. And I did knock the box, and I got my thumb in the industry here, and I saw that Jeremy Fragrance may be looking at tinkering with the box. So I don't know if my video had anything to do. Probably not, but if it does, it's great. He's taken that feedback and making, I think his box now is like a blacked out box. He may be looking at that, which is a nicer design personally. So I'm giving you, if you're looking at me, I'm giving you kudos. I like that black box. It doesn't look like a tester box, and you're maybe cutting your cost a little bit more. You're not going so fancy, but at least you're getting rid of the white background that makes it less look like a tester box. So kudos to Jeremy and his team if they're doing that. That's awesome. This is what these videos are all about. I'm not here to pan a fragrance or its packaging just cause, but if we can see some improvements, awesome. I'm all for it. So let's unbox this sucker. First and foremost, it is in Eau de Parfum concentration. Maurice is the nose behind it, so he returns for this one. Price tag. Moving target, as usual. Again, your marketing is your marketing, but I'm not a fan of the moving target, but it is what it is. This one's $247.99 USD instead of $175 USD that was for Office, so it's more expensive, quite a bit actually. But at the same time, I'm like, why? Now, people are saying, and again, I haven't really checked out why the price change. Oh, I screwed up the box. The box is ripped. Perfect. So I didn't really look. People are talking about because there's oud in this fragrance. That's why the price jumped. Whatever. Okay, awesome. All right. So presentation, same. So $2.50 for a bottle of this. Again, I'm well aware that there's coupon codes all the time. There's BOGO. So let's take a look at BOGO, which is probably the best price for it. So you're probably paying like $125 USD per bottle, I guess, which would be the best. I know he had a 60% coupon. Anyway, the price it fluctuates like hell. So as a reviewer, it's kind of hard to gauge. So I'm just going to throw that out there and just leave it as is. So this fragrance is obviously for dates, right? It's the darker cousin of Office. I'm going to put it on a test strip because I've got something on my skin today. I just did a fragrance review and I wear my fragrances for fragrance reviews on Fragrance Review Day. So unfortunately for Date for Men, you're not going on my skin. Again, if you want to see that video, I'm going to do there's a lot of people that are saying do a first impression, pop the cherry video on my channel for Office, and I am going to do that. So it's going to take some time, but I'll do it. And same with this one. If you guys want it, you know what to do in the comments below. So this is compared to Ultra Mall. So a lot of fragrances, again, Office compared to Sauvage and among others, and this is compared to Ultra Mall. So where is the, where's the originality here? That's my thought process, and I understand, you got to sell some units, but I'll get to that. Let's smell. One for all of you. You can smell with me. Oh yeah, yeah, Ultra. It doesn't. It's fruity. Oh yeah, yeah. This is designer in a nutshell. By the way, $2.50. Laugh out loud. Where's the emoji? Where is the emoji of laugh out loud for that price tag? This is not niche quality, niche pricing. This is designer through and through. Oh man, yeah, it smells like Ultra Mall, but it doesn't have that. It's got a fruity tone to it, but it's not pear. Ultra Mall, I really like the pear, even though it was a synthetic pear. It really smells like a really loud. Let's say if I spray a couple here. It smells like a really loud, clubbing scent. It should be club for men, not date for men. Now for me, for a date, I wouldn't wear this. Again, I'm in my 30s. I'm not a teenager and I'm not early 20s. So a fragrance like this is more of a clubbing scent to me. It's loud. It's like, here I am. To some noses, that's really good and pleasant. To other noses, it's not. Yeah, this reminds me of Ultra Mall. And Ultra Mall, what is Ultra Mall for? Is it a date fragrance? No, it's a clubbing scent. It's techno music. It's loud, obnoxious. You're going there to have a good time. It's the one night stand. It's not the date, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it's got some synthetic sweetness to the fragrance. It has a little bit of a citrus combo here. It's got, does it have bergamot? I feel like it stole the bergamot from Office. I may be wrong. Cardamom in here. It really does remind me of, Ultra Mall. Fruity, citrusy a bit. Cardamom is there. Has a little bit of a spicy kick, but the sweetness and the familiar tone of this fragrance is just... Now, they said there's oud in here. Well, on a test strip, granted, a base note, at most times, you're not going to smell it on the test strip. I'll be honest, unless it's a primary note. This is not a I think he wrote oud essence in the write-up, so it's not even oud as a note. You have to put oud essence, which I don't know what the difference is. Probably oud essence means very light touch of it. There's no oud to pick up here on this test strip at all. So, again, it's designer. It's a mid-tier designer fragrance. It's not unique. It does the same thing as an Ultra Mall, an Eros. You can go on and on. Wanted by Night. It's one of those fruity fragrances that is very sweet and it has a darker backbone. It's a designer release with a niche price. It's, again, just like Office, it steals a lot of Macy's top 10s, but the darker ones, mass appealing, yeah. Feels like a copy of everything that sells, yeah. Uninspiring. That's how I feel. This is, it's a, I'm trying to be mainstream type of brand, but I'm not mainstream, and I have a niche price, and it's very much, I'm trying to be mainstream. I'm trying to be like everybody else. I'm trying to piggyback on that cash grab. So with my brief experience with this one and Office for Men, it seems like their mid-range designer release with a poor packaging and a huge price point. That's it. They steal from what's popular now. It's not, and cue the word now, because those fragrances 5-10 years from now, discontinued, forgotten, blue fragrances are out. These fruity fragrances are out. So it's a dangerous game to play for him, but I guess it's a quick cash grab and move on to the next thing, I guess. I rather you out there that do have the money to burn, go test out an Armani Code Profumo. Go test out a Wanted by Night. Go test out an Ultramal that is available to you. Invictus even. See if they work for you. You can get samples of those. This, not so much. Again, granted, he does have these 10 mils now that are kicking around, but these other brands have sample programs. You can go and sample them. There used to be testers at Macy's and stuff, not so much anymore, while the stores are closed, while time of this shoot. So those are things that are big premiums for somebody that, you really want to blind buy a fragrance like this for that premium price. That's the issue here, I think, that a lot of people have. As far as the scent itself, again, it's not my favorite genre. I'll probably wear this one and enjoy it more than the Office for Men. And I called it before I even bought these fragrances. Office for Men, the Sauvage type of look, not my favorite. It's actually bottom of the barrel. I hate those type of fragrances. This, I like my playfuls. I'll be honest. Ultramal, I really like. I like it from time to time. It is what it is. And same thing here. But, this, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going hard on the poor guy, but 1 million is successful. We use that as an example. 1 million is successful. Stealing 1 million's DNA after years of success. And there's several other ones in the store that are stealing or piggybacking the 1 million DNA and kind of being niche, and having poor packaging, the bottle, the box, and all stuff. That's important to me. Maybe to you, it's not. And jack the price 2-3 times higher than what these designer fragrances are. I'm having a hard time thinking, how is this successful? You can be safe and mass appealing and actually be creative at the same time. You're using a master perfumier as Alberto is. Let him do his thing. See what he can do. I understand we won't be getting an ultra creative off the wall release from Jeremy Fragrance. That's not what his his followers are all about. But I'd love to see something from him that is actually unique. And that's not a dig at him. I'm a fragrance guy. And this type of stuff, I applaud him for everything. And I mean, it takes balls to do what he did. Kudos to him. But the fragrance inside, no matter what the label says, I judge it as is. So, friend, whatever you are, YouTuber, big multi-billion-dollar company, I don't care. It's all about the scent inside. And for me, I'll judge it as is for what I see in front of me. So, through the grapevine, I did hear that the next men's release, and I might be wrong, but the next men's release from his line is Club for Men. Isn't this Club for Men? Date, personally, I'd go something a little more subtle. I like stuff that brings her closer to me. That's my kind of guy. This is the kind of fragrance that I like to have, is bring her closer, a little more subtle. There's a lot of great designer releases that do that. This one is a shouter. It is a Club for Men. For me. That's what I think. Give this a $50 to $75 per bottle range and kind of watch it sell, because of course everybody that likes Jeremy would pull the trigger on that. Now you're kind of bringing down your followers. A lot of them may not have the price point to go and purchase a fragrance for $125 or $200-$300. So that's the one thing that I think kind of hurts his brand. Well, I can get rid of this. Now that I've smelt Office and Date, it hits all points that Jeremy's market is. It's compliment factor, versatility, designer top sellers. That's all it is. And it hits it, but the price point that doesn't match that, unfortunately. So that's my real honest thoughts on these fragrances. I can't wait to delve more into them. And again, I thank you to Jeremy to roll the dice and give it to a fragrance reviewer like me that doesn't hold any punches. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to say, well, this is not for me, but it may be for you. That doesn't need to be said. You come to watch me and what I think. So, I'm not going to sugarcoat. I'm going to tell you exactly what I think. And if you take my thoughts as 100% or influences your taste of what you think you're going to purchase, I'm going to give it to you straight up. And that's your choice. It's your money. It's your nose. And hopefully you utilize me as a tool to purchase future fragrances. And for me, this one, for the price tag, no go. So as always, again, I'd love to hear your comments. I'd love to see your comments down below. I'm sure I'm going to get some. Office for Men, the comments weren't actually not too bad. I was actually thinking that I was going to get a lot of hate and stuff like that, but a lot of people are supporting what I do here on my channel, and it's not here to drag this brand down. That is far from it, but I can't wait to see what he has next. I know he has some women releases that are coming up next. If you are watching, Jeremy and his team, send those to me. Send me those damn candles too. I'll review those. I'll be part of your marketing push. But as always, a great or poor fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your scent wisely. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a good one.